Hey everybody, what's going on? So today I am going to be cold calling seller finance deals. So now normally I would usually call the no equity list, and that's like, people who obviously have no equity or lower equity. And those are going to be sub two deals. But these are people that I'm going to be calling that just own their house free and clear. And I'm basically just going to see if they're willing to do a seller finance deal where they can get their full asking price as long as they're willing to take terms. And so I'm just going to be making calls out of my CRM. And again, the CRM that I use, I put it down in the description. It's Button Leads. Go check it out. It's awesome. My buddy Gage created it, and that's what we're going to be using today. I'm just using it off of my phone again, and so we're just going to see kind of how long I can go, either before I have to take a break or just get tired of calling them for a little bit. So have a lot of leads to get through though, but we're just going to start hammering through them. And on some of these, they've already replied, like this one. So I'm just going to check to make sure if they haven't replied. Like a lot of times they're emailing me back saying, hey, they do not allow seller finance. Um, or they're saying this guy said his broker doesn't allow seller finance. Or actually, her name's Michelle, but I'm going to call her anyways and just see what comes of it. We'll try it one more time. Okay. No answer from her. She just texted back saying that she was on the other line and she'll give me a call back. Okay. Just gonna move on down the line. All right. This one I sent. She was saying that she didn't get the LOI that I sent her. So let's see. I'm gonna try to resend it really quick.
Hello there, you've reached Susie.
To voicemail. Oh, I see. She sent me actually a new email. Copy that one. So she sent me another email. I guess I had an old one. I'm going to copy it over, put in her new one, and then resend her. Okay.
to wait with West USA. I am not available.
Try it one more time.
Hi.
Okay, no answer. All right, this one, let's see, looks like it didn't go out for some reason. So I'm also just checking to make sure that these are still listed as well. And again, these are all seller finance deals, not low equity deals. Well, I wouldn't even say that they're a deal. They're just people that own their house free and clear as of right now. And just seeing if they're willing to sell it on seller finance. So this one, it says it's off market though. So we'll just get rid of this one. And move on to the next. Yeah, this one also. I wonder if a lot of these got removed. This listing was removed 4 days ago. Okay. Let's see. There we go.
You've reached the Snowfish, Sharon.
Come on, Sharon. All right. Let's see if we can get her to pick up again.
You've reached the Snowfish.
No answer.
It's great day at Remax Professionals. This is Danielle.
Hi, I was wondering if I could speak with Christopher. Or could you provide me with his number?
Do you have a last name?
Zerbiak.
Christopher Key. I can transfer you through to him. Now, good speaking.
Wait, I'm sorry. What? Did I mispronounce it?
His name is Chris Zubricki,
Oh, okay.
and I can transfer you.
Are you?
May I ask who's speaking?
Yeah, my name is Ryan, but can you actually just give me his number, please?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
I can transfer you through. Ryan, who are you with?
No one in particular, just myself.
Okay, can I get your number just in case we're disconnected? I'll call you right back.
No, that's okay. You can just transfer me. Thanks.
A real estate agent calling on one of my listings, please be sure to read the entire listing before leaving a message. Thank you so much.
All right, not gonna leave him a message, but I have his email, so hopefully he'll get back to me there. And we'll go down the line.
It's Great Day at Realty One Group. This is Louise. How may I help you?
Hi, can you provide me with Russell Shaw's number, please?
602-957-7777.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
You want
Bye bye. Okay, hopefully I got that right. It's like 4 sevens. Copy. Perfect.
Realty One Group, Russell Shaw's office. This is Sandy. How may I help you?
Hi, you said Sandy?
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Ryan. I was actually looking to speak with Russell. Is he available?
No, I'm afraid he's not in the office. Can I take a message?
Yeah, or is there like who's the main listing agent for the listing on what is the address of this one?
Are you an agent?
I'm not. No, I'm a buyer.
Okay. All right.
But I would like to work with just.
I'm going to put you through to Eva. She'll be able to help you.
Is she the main listing agent on it? I
She'll
don't.
have all the information for you.
Okay, because I really don't.
Mhm.
I really don't want a buyer's agent. Is the only reason I'm asking. I don't need a buyer's agent. I just need to speak with the listing agent.
Well, she'll be able to help you with it.
Okay.
What is your name and number in case I lose you so I can get back with you?
Yeah, my name is Ryan.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't think you'll lose me. You can just transfer me over to her, and then if not, I'll give you a call back.
All right. Well, if you get voicemail, she might be on the other line. Okay. So then just leave her a message and she'll call you back.
All right, thank you.
All right? Okay, you're welcome. Hold on, please.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, this is Eva.
Hi, Neva. This is Ryan. How are you?
Hi, Ryan. I'm fine, thanks. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was actually calling on Russell's listing on. Are you the main listing agent on that?
I am. Those calls that came through came to my office number, which is why I didn't answer it appropriately. I'm with Local Sales Office, Realty One Group. This is Eva Escondido is my listing. How
Oh,
can I help you? What did you say your name is? Ryan, did you say?
yeah, Ryan Vasquez. Yep.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi.
All right, how can I help you? Did you get online or were you driving by?
Yeah, no, I saw it online. Actually, Eva, could you send me your like email address and then the best number to reach you? That's if it's not your office line.
Yes. I'll need your number. Hold on. Let me see if she emails me. So usually when she sends me the call, she sends me your number. Because I'm just not at a point to write it down. I have to put it in my phone. Give me a second.
You're fine.
Did not send it yet. So let me just add you as a contact. How's that? Hold on. You said you're Ryan Vasquez.
Yep.
VASQEZ.
Yep. V as in Victor. ASQUEZ.
Okay, so go ahead and give me your phone number and then I'll send you my contact.
Okay.
Okay. And you are interested in Escondido?
Yeah. I had actually
Younger than 55. You have to be 55 to buy that house.
Oh, it's in a 55 plus community?
It is.
Oh no. Dang it.
It's in Sun City. Did you not know that Sun City Grand is in a 55 plus? It's a surprise.
No, I know sometimes I tend to run across them, but really what I was looking for, Eva, was I saw that that they like owned it free and clear, and basically what I specialize in is like solving sellers' problems, whether they're asking too much or they have lower equity or pre foreclosure. So this one obviously won't work because I don't buy in 55 plus communities. But at the end of the day, I really just want to.
Right. As long as you don't live in it, you can actually buy it, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, but like I mean that just isn't the demographic that I'm really looking for because it obviously drives down my pool of potential people to put in there. But I think that you know.
I'm having the same problem. I'm having the same problem. The pool. That's why we've been slashing the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we've been getting a steady flow of activity. Well, I appreciate you calling. I understand people like you in your position. I don't have any listings right now that might fit your criteria. And most of my sellers, honestly, if you ever call a Russell Shaw listing, they are not in a position, especially in this market, to do any kind of creative financing or anything like that. Typically, we get right down to the price and we get the buyer, and they, that's really what it comes down to. So I appreciate the call. I appreciate you sharing that, so we didn't have to sit there texting one another.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you found you are, because it saves us a lot of time.
All right, thanks, Eva. I appreciate your time. All right, take care. Bye bye. All right, that one just isn't gonna work. 55 plus community. Here we go. So it's pending. So a lot of the times with these ones that I'm actually calling, sometimes I don't know if they're in the 55 plus community or exactly where they're at. I just pulled all the listings off of PropStream, similar to how I do the no equity, except I just did it where they have, I guess if you want to call it 100% equity, they just own it free and clear. So there wasn't like a way for me to, maybe there is a better way to filter it, but I definitely didn't do that, or I'd have to look into it more to see if there is a better way to potentially filter it so I don't get 55 plus communities.
Hi, you reached Neil with Berkshire Hathaway. Your call is very. It's Neil.
Hey, Tennille, it's Ryan. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Hey, good. Did you get that email that I resent to you for that listing that you have on?
Oh, were you the one that you were texting me about it? Saying
Yeah,
that you sent a letter of intent or something?
yeah, exactly.
Let me double check. My email comes to my phone. I haven't.
Yeah, it could
I
have.
wonder if it ended up in my spam.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking too. But I guess either way, while you're kind of looking for that, if you end up finding it, I just, I was looking online. I'm not an agent. I just came across the listing and, it looks really nice. And I saw that they, had owned it free and clear. And so I was wondering, if I could get them their list price of what they're looking to get, would they consider selling it to me on terms?
What are the terms?
Well, like what I mean is like on like a seller finance situation. So if I gave them a down payment and then made them payments over time, is that something they would be open to?
Yeah, he said he was open to seller financing. I think when he was saying that to me, though, he did mention that he would need about 300,000 down and then finance the rest. I don't know if you were planning on putting that much down.
No, definitely not. Yeah, usually, like obviously, I'm an investor myself, and I usually end up putting tenants in the property and things like that. So 300,000 doesn't. I mean, I could almost buy potentially 30 more properties. Generally, I'm putting around like I would say under 10% is where I would really like to be as far as a down payment. So I don't know if that's like an option for him, but I mean, when's the last time that you guys had kind of had that conversation?
Well, here's the issue. Just to give you a little bit of history. So he bought this house for his parents, and his parents are currently the tenants in the home. He needs to sell it to free up his cash. So he has to get a certain amount of cash to make it worth it, if that makes sense. Like as far as down payment is concerned. So he was just saying, like, if somebody wanted me to finance a portion of it, I can, but I would need like at least 300,000 down, because he did pay like 560,000 cash for it.
Mm-hmm.
And his goal is to free up that cash. That's why he's selling it. And his parents, he would like them to remain as tenants, paying $2,500 a month.
Gotcha.
So it's, we're trying to sell to investors, or maybe somebody who
it doesn't necessarily need to move in right away. They can, take a year to, I do have a potential buyer who's in Colorado right now, and he said him and his wife are planning on moving here in about a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So it would work out well to keep the tenants in for a year and a half, and then they can move here.
Yeah.
So it depends on like each person's like situation, I guess. But he's a super flexible guy. Like he's open to all different options. But I know like his main reason for selling is because he needs the cash.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if he's just going to take under 10% and then,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean that makes sense. I get what you're saying. So I mean, maybe on this one it doesn't sound like it might work, or it will work. Like I don't think it. If he needs that much, I mean, it doesn't sound like that. This will be the case, but if anything changes on his end, definitely let me know
yeah,
because
I'll definitely I'll run it by him because, like I said, he's super open to different options and stuff. And I mean, if he'd still be making money, it would just be in increments, rather than a lump sum. So I can see how he feels about that for sure. I'll ask him, but I did not. Sorry, I had a rough start to the morning. My grandmother had to go to the hospital last night, and we were there all night long. And my little daughter is still asleep, so the big talking really quiet.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I apologize.
Yeah, rough night last night. I don't know why I'm not seeing your email. Is it gonna say it would be from Ryan Westclass or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I know you sent it twice.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't put that in the email that I had sent you, like how much down, but I just outlined like, okay, I'll give him list price. It would just kind of be like, at that point when you talk to him, we would just need to kind of see what he would be open to for a down payment, and then how long he would be, willing to carry that for. And I'm sure he understands, like, okay, if he wants his parents in there.
How long would you propose that he carry that for? Because he's probably gonna ask, like,
yeah,
what would the rest of it do?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I would like the longer the better. If we could do like 30 years, that would be awesome. I don't know if that's something he's open to, but that's kind of what I would like to do. And obviously, that helps keep the payments a bit lower because I think we would have to be under the 2,500 mark as far as payments. Because I still definitely need to be able to cash flow on the property as well. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me. I'll run it by him. I'll see what your thoughts are. I'll get back to you. This is your number came up as Irvine, California. So.
Yeah, you can reach me here. Yep.
Okay. All right. I'll get back with you, Ryan. Thank you for the call.
All right. Thanks, Danielle. Hope things get better. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Of course. All righty. Bye-bye. All right. Just making some notes. Agents. Mom was. Okay. Excuse me. All right, just making a task for myself to follow up with her tomorrow if I don't hear from her. Okay, this one. I got an email. She said she would present it to the seller. We'll see what she says. I'll call her.
Hello, this is Susan with AZ.
Try her again. All right, no answer. Just seeing if this one is listed. Oh, this says an apartment or a condo. Sometimes those don't work because they have rental restrictions on them. So we'll see what we can do here. All right, she didn't reply.
Hi, this is Ann.
Hey, Ann, this is Ryan. How are you?
Good thing.
Good. Hey, I was just calling about that listing on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I had sent you an LOI. Did you get a chance to review it?
No. Earlier, I went looking for your email. I couldn't find it.
Oh, maybe it went to the junk.
What is an LOI?
It's a letter of intent.
Okay.
Yeah. I sent it to, I think it's just Ann at JT or at JTime.
Oh,
Is that the right one?
that's old.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. That's probably why you didn't get it then.
That's the reason.
Yeah.
It's Ann.
Oh.
A-N-N-E
Mm-hmm.
at D-N-N-E Thorne, THORNE.com.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Well, now that I, have the right email, I can resend it to you. But since I have you on the phone, I'll just kind of like let you know what I was thinking. But first of all, I just wanted to ask, since this is I know it's a townhouse, is there like any type of rental restrictions in there?
30 days.
30 days. Okay. I think that might be okay. That's not terrible. So what I had sent in the LOI, I think at least I had saw that your clients had owned this property free and clear, and I was wondering, if I could get them the 435 that they're looking for list price, would they be open to selling it to me on terms?
I would be willing to look at something for her. Her story is that she's 81 years old, 82,
Okay.
and she is moving back to New York City, as you can see in the history.
Hmm.
She just bought last year.
Right.
So, yeah, I know. And it was like she called me out of nowhere. I think I want to move back to Germany. I'm like, what?
Oh, no.
I can't believe that, Eleanor. All right, let's see what we do. So,
Hmm.
what had happened was, are you looking at this for a rental?
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. It's just done really, really well. And what happened was a contractor owned it prior to Eleanor,
Okay.
and he fixed it up for his mom. So he used some really high end stuff. Have you haven't been to see it, have you?
Just online. I've only seen the photos online. Yep.
Yeah, she did, and then she installed the bookshelves and the window covering,
Hmm.
new hot water heater. So she's done some upgrades, and you can see what you paid for it. So, and she's not restricted in terms of she's already under contract in New York.
Okay.
So I don't know what she'd be willing to talk about. I have another agent that is looking at another property, comparing it to ours.
Hmm.
It's in a very different location, totally different type of property. So, and that is for somebody to live in.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, I think she'd look at anything.
Okay. Yeah. I
Not.
and just to be, completely honest with you, I know usually, as people are getting a bit older or in their older years, I know that they don't always want to like carry a loan for that long. So maybe another option, like, because a short time frame that just isn't going to work for me. Like I have to, be able to build some equity up in it myself to potentially refinance it at some point in time. But the other thing that I've done is like also if not sure if I think you mentioned her name was Eleanor, if she has any like children or anything like that, or a lot of times after they move on, then I've even continue making the payments to their children, so it's kind of like almost a legacy to them. So that could always be an option too if that's something that she's open to.
Her top priority is to sell the house and be done with it.
Hmm.
Take her money and go. So,
Yeah.
that's really what she wants. And, she's not really in any big hurry. She only has one daughter, and that daughter is in New York City.
Hmm.
And she has MS.
Okay.
She's in her 50s. And so that's why Eleanor decided she needed to go back there and help.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, help with the daughter. So, like I said, she's already in her contract with her place in New York, and she doesn't need the money to close or on her next property, but she sure would like it.
Yeah. Well, I get that, and maybe even like I said, make it. If she's willing to wait the whole time, like I can get her the full price, and then whoever is helping out with her daughter, maybe those payments that I end up making could eventually even go there at some point in time. So different ways for sure, but when
Absolutely, yeah. We're willing to look at whatever you want to put together. Yeah, what the heck?
okay, do you think when you talk with her, you might be able to figure out like what she would kind of consider maybe as like a down payment and how long that she'd be willing to carry it for? Because I'll send you the email with the LOI, but it doesn't. I don't have anything specific in there because each situation is different. So
Sure.
it's better just to go off of what she needs.
Sure. Honestly, I just remember one thing she wants to sell it.
Hmm.
So if we have another offer, she's gonna want to sell it.
Okay.
As opposed to do any kind of thing. But this thing with her daughter, that might be something that she would look at.
Yeah. I mean, always a possibility. So just
Sure. And that could be something that she says that. She has a financial advisor and a broker in New
amazing.
York. So, yeah. Let me see what you have. What were you thinking of the sales price?
Well, the 435 that she has it listed for.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd give her full price, as long as she's willing to give me the terms. You have to think about it kind of like I guess it's almost like what do you call it, a teeter totter or seesaw, like we need it to
Yeah.
kind of balance out for, it can't be up one way or down one way or the other. We kind of have to balance it out so it makes sense for everybody.
Okay. Well, do you have money for a down payment?
I do, yeah.
Okay. And are you working with an investor group, or are you the head of the group, or?
No, it's just my partner and I. We just buy properties together and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right. And your idea is to hold them then?
I'm sorry, what's that?
I said your idea is to hold them, the one property you guys are buying.
Yes. Hmm.
Yes, you just build another portfolio.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'll take a look at it. I'm actually headed out to a 10 o'clock meeting, so I won't be able to look at it till this afternoon. But I will for sure, and I will talk to Eleanor about it.
Perfect. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your time.
You bet. Thank you. I'm glad you called because I was like, I looked at my email. There's nothing here. Okay, I must be mistaken. So, okay. Glad you called.
Yeah, me too. We'll talk soon.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Perfect. Man, that was a good one right there. Sometimes you don't get a lot of information from the agents, but like in that case, she doesn't need the money, obviously. She's moving back to New York, already has a house paid for, or at least she said is under contract, whether she's paying it off or giving a loan, whatever, but she's not financially constricted. So that's good news. But the whole thing with her daughter, at least we might be able to do something with that. Because Eleanor is a little bit older, so at least those payments can go over to her daughter at some point in time, or maybe help for her daughter's care. All right, I'm just going to change the email and get it sent out to her. Let's see here. I'm going to follow up. See how conversation went with Eleanor tomorrow. Alrighty. Hope this one's not in the 55 plus community either. Let's see.
Your call has been forwarded to.
Try calling her one more time. answer. Okay, this one texted back. Thanks for reaching out. My client's not interested in financing a buyer. She needs all the equity for her next home. Okay, no problem. Just keep moving on down the line. I've definitely gotten a lot of those where they say, oh, yeah, they need all the money out of their house, or no, they can't do or won't do seller financing, which, I mean, I guess it just really depends. Everybody's situation is different, but um, definitely get a lot of those. Just move on and see if anything changes down the line. All right, let's see if this one. All right, this agent did not text me or say anything.
Reach the voicemail box of Aaron Church.
Try them one more time.
You've reached the voicemail box of Aaron Church.
Alrighty. Just seeing if she messaged me. Okay, she did email me. She said, hey, Ryan, thanks for the interest. My buyer will not carry the note. Okay. Moving on. All right. Let's see. Sorry, just checking to see if this one's still active. So right now I'm actually calling people who own their properties free and clear. Usually I'm doing the no equity list, but decided to switch it up and see if we can get a seller finance deal. So I sent out basically the same process as I normally would for like the no equity. They got a text message with an LOI, and then just seeing if they're going to be open to it. All right, this lady did text me.
Thanks so much for calling. This is Cynthia. How can I?
Okay, she That was a strange. I thought I got a text message from her just now. I'll try it one more time.
Yeah,
Hey, Cynthia, it's Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing good. What's going on?
Yeah, I was calling about that listing on Southern Ave. Did you get that LOI that I sent over to your email?
I didn't. I've never seen. I've never seen it yet. You didn't. You have the wrong email address at first, but even when you said it's my right address, I've not seen it.
Bummer. It must have hit your junk or something, or I don't know what happened. But I can try it again. But either way,
What's your? Yeah, just tell me what's your address.
yeah. Well, I just wanted to see, since this is like an apartment. Are there any rental restrictions in there?
No, there's no rental restrictions. I think they have a month minimum for rentals, but no one ever follows that.
Oh, okay.
And it's a condo, so not really an apartment. You know that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I was just looking on Zillow. I mean, it said apartment, but yeah, I figured either way. What I had sent you in the LOI was I had noticed that they own the property free and clear, and I was wondering, if I could get them their list price. I think what do they have at 235? If they'd be willing to sell it to me on terms.
No, not this one. She wants to do a 1031 exchange.
Oh, gotcha.
I do a lot of subject twos and stuff like that. So
Perfect.
thank you for trying, especially since it's paid off. But yeah, she wants to do a 1031.
You buy a lot of them yourself, or you just come across a lot of them?
Are you licensed?
I am not. No.
Oh, okay, I can tell. it's real obvious. That's okay though. No worries. I appreciate your tenacity. Yeah, this is a client of mine. Been a client of mine for about 7 years, and she's got several in there. So we just play Monopoly all day with them. so that's that. Yeah.
Okay. No, I was only asking because I do a lot of subject twos and seller finances myself. Like, obviously, I'm not an agent, but I buy a lot of them. Usually like 2 to 3 a month. So I was kind of curious if you have a lot of those or any other listings that it would work for. I would definitely love to take a look at those and work with you.
Yeah, I'll keep your number. And if I run across someone, I run across them now and then where they're really eager to sell, but they're not, they don't need the cash and they can do it at terms and stuff. I run into those quite a bit, but I'll keep your number and let you know when I have another one.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Cynthia.
All right. Okay, thanks, Ryan. We'll talk soon.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right.
Sweet. Okay, that was a good one. Even though she doesn't have anything right now, hopefully we can, continue to build the relationship. I don't know if she normally just sends them all to her other investor or what she does, but yeah, with the 1031 exchange, I mean, it's just not going to work for them to sell her finance. The other investor probably wants to put it in like multifamily or a bigger house or something. All right. All right, this one's pending. Sorry for the downtime. Literally just like a day in the life of what I do when I'm calling. So this one is also pending. I can't really control which ones are pending or not. When I pull them from PropStream, I try to make sure that they say active, but sometimes the data on there is a little bit like behind. So it's not always completely accurate. All right, let's see here. Here we go.
Thank you for calling West USA Realty. This call may be recorded for quality purposes. You will now be transferred to the first available attendant. Back from West USA Realty, your call may be monitored.
I wonder. I'm gonna try this other number off of Zillow. Maybe it will be the agent's actual phone number. The phone numbers that I get to are also they're provided in from, or I guess I should say from PropStream, not in PropStream. Um, Usually they're pretty accurate with the data. Sometimes you get the office number. Usually I just ask the office person for the agent's number, or I'll just find it off of Zillow.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
All right, one more time.
Thank you for calling West USA Realty.
Okay.
This call may be recorded for quality purposes. You will now be transferred to the first available attendant. With over 20 locations, you are never too far from an experienced real estate professional to serve your needs. Feel free to view our office locations on our website at www.westusa.com, or please hold for operator assistance. Thank you for your patience.
I kind of wonder if it just went. She has it like forward over to the office. Okay, we're just gonna move on. Let's see. I'm not sure if this one. Perfect, it is for sale. All right. Hi, Diane. This is Ryan. How are you?
Good?
Good. Hey, I was calling about that listing that you have on Albanese Place.
Yeah.
I had actually sent you a letter of intent. Did you get it?
It's for like a seller finance.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, she's not interested.
Okay. They need the full money out to put in like their next house or something?
Yeah.
Or are they doing like
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no worries. Do you maybe have any other listings that I could look at where maybe they own it free and clear, or maybe
I
have
don't.
no
That's
equity?
The only one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only one.
Okay, no worries. I mean, that's the only one that you have that they own free and clear. Do you have any that have like lower equity or maybe pre-foreclosure? Do you come
No.
across those?
I don't do a ton of listings. I'm more on the buyer side, so it's kind of rare that I even have that.
Oh,
But she's the only one that I have.
okay, gotcha. Well, if anything changes on her end, please let me know because I would definitely be your buyer.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. I'm just gonna mark her as cold and move on. When I say cold, the cold workflow in my CRM that just has a follow-up sequence that is kind of like more delayed when they're not super interested. And we'll continue on. 44th Way.
designated broker. This is Gary Wales, designated broker with AZ Real Experts. Your call is very important.
All right. I wonder if, since he's the broker, he's probably not the one heading this listing, but we'll see. I'm sure they usually tell me if they're like, oh, reach out to this person. They're the main listing agent. So we'll see what happens. Okay.
Hi, you've reached Courtney.
Try her again.
Hello, this is Courtney.
Hey, Courtney, this is Ryan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good, thanks. Hey, I was calling about that listing that you had on Sunflower Court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had sent you an LOI for it. Did you get a chance to review that?
You know, are you the one who's sending this in with the asking for seller financing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, we are getting bombarded by you and by another organization, and we're getting 6 to 8 of them a day on each of our listings.
Wow.
So anyway, we blocked you. We had a company meeting about you the other day, and I would appreciate it if you would stop. Thank you.
This is the first time that I reached out to you. Okay. We had a company meeting about you. Wow. I feel important. I'm just kidding. I don't think they had a company meeting about me. It was probably someone else because that's the first time that I've ever called her. Her name doesn't even seem remotely familiar on any of their other listings. But you're going to get those, so we just move on. Perfect.
Hello.
Hey, Terry, this is Ryan. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Hey, I'm doing great, thanks. I was just calling about that listing that you have on Howard Ave.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I had actually sent you an LOI for that. Did you get a chance to review it?
How long ago was that?
I think he sent it 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Okay. Maybe I have the wrong email for you, but either way, I guess I can kind of just tell you now since I have you on the phone what I was looking to do. I saw that I think they own that property free and clear. Is that correct?
Yeah. What's your offer?
Yeah. Well, I was wondering, let's say if I could give them list price at 408 or whatever they had it at, would they be willing to sell it to me on terms?
No.
They don't want to do any type of seller finance? Okay, got you. Okay. Well, hey, do you have any other listings, that something like this would work for?
I don't know.
Alrighty, no worries. Well, if anything changes or if you come across any other ones, I'd love to take a look at them.
Okay.
All right, thanks for your time.
You too. Have a great day.
You too. Bye. All right. And they're not interested, so continue on.
Thank you for calling West USA Realty. This call may be recorded.
Okay, let's see if I have a different number. Yep, this one seems different. Okay.
Ken,
Hey, Ken, this is Ryan. How are you?
fine. How are you?
Doing great, thanks. Hey, I was just calling about that listing that you had. I think it was a condo on Southern Ave.
Yes. And who are you with, Ryan?
No one in particular. Myself, I'm an investor looking to buy a property for a buy and hold. Are there any rental restrictions in there?
No, they're not.
Perfect. Is it your property or something that you're selling, or?
No, it's my client.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I had sent you an LOI for it, and I was just curious if you had a chance to review that.
I'm sorry, say it again. You said what?
A letter of intent over to you. Did you get a chance to review it?
Are you talking about the seller financing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. I've discussed that. Actually, I'm getting ready to take the property off the market. We're not interested in your offer.
Oh, okay. Are they going to keep it and rent it out themselves or something?
They're going to rent it out themselves.
Nice. Gotcha. That makes sense. I get that. Okay. Well, if they, decide to change their mind and don't want to be landlords and want to become the lender, let me know because I would definitely be interested.
Yeah, no, I mean, actually, I'm going to keep your information because that may work for somebody for me, one of my clients down the road, just not this particular one. They've been landlords for years, so they're used to it. They don't mind it, and so
Hmm.
the sales right now is in that area, and that condo does have some issues with pending litigation, that kind of thing, that's making it difficult to sell. So
Uh-oh.
they don't mind using it as a rental for now, so they're just going to stick with that.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. And yeah, definitely. I appreciate that. Save my information. And, at the end of the day, I really just want to be like a resource to you, whether your clients own it free and clear, and they want the price that they want, then I can definitely help out there. Or I don't know if you get a lot of listings that also have like lower equity or maybe pre foreclosure, but I also do a lot of those. I specialize in that as well. So, just want to be an extra tool in your belt for you to hopefully sell some more homes and get you paid.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that actually, and I've been so busy this week, I haven't had a chance to respond. Normally I do within 24 hours to your email, but I am definitely going to keep your information in because you're the first person that's, and I've been in this business 20 years, that I've come across that offers that kind of deal. And like I said, it doesn't work for everybody,
Right. Exactly.
Down a certain keeper. I have a file I set up for lenders and different things like that, different avenues for clients. So I'll definitely keep your info on hand.
Okay, yeah. Well, I really appreciate your time, and it is. I want to let you know that like I also appreciate your like open mindedness because you have no idea how many people how many agents I talk to, and trying to make something happen like this, and not everybody's as receptive as you, or is like, hey, it might work for someone. So I do appreciate that.
No, no problem at all. And that's the problem. People are closed-minded. They've been doing something the same way for 30, 40 years, and things change. And
Yeah.
like I said, there's. I mean, I have a bunch of different clients, and everybody has different needs and wants. And the one thing I'm kind of looking for, I know they're out there, bridge loans, where people can buy a home, because we need that right now, because people want to buy homes.
Mhm.
Like in my case, I want to sell my place, but I don't want to give up my 2.99% interest on my mortgage.
Yeah.
So there's got to be, the housing is just bad right now. But there's people that want to sell. I want to sell my house, but I can't afford to go to a 7% interest rate. I just can't do it. So
Right.
if you have any beautiful clients, certainly stay in touch. Send me another email.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good, Ken. Well, I appreciate your time, and you have a good rest of your day.
You do the same. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Amazing. That was a great call right there. Hopefully, Ken and I can do some business in the future. Even though that one, they're taking it off the market, which is totally fine. Maybe we'll have something else. So we'll just see. But that's kind of what it's mainly about. It's really not about the house that I'm calling them about. Right now, it's more about just building the relationship with the agent. I mean, most of the time I'm getting shut down anyway by them. So, or they're saying no, but you never know. You'll get the one that you build a relationship with, and they might send you a deal. They may not. All right. Here's another one.
Thank you for your interest in our relocation services. We are currently
that's a
unavailable. Please
reload
leave your
company.
name and phone number, and our
Okay. I don't think that's who I was looking to get a hold of. Maybe they do both. Not sure. Try it one more time.
Thank you for your interest in our relocation services.
Nope.
We are
All right. I have a feeling that this one is not going to work out for some reason when they say it's a relocation. Usually they just want to sell it, but we'll see. Oh, I think I lost it. Let's see where to go. Oh, she actually did reply to me. She said they need their money out of it. Well, that's probably why, because it's a relocation. So that makes a lot of sense now. Okay. The agent didn't tell me that in the email before. She just said they weren't interested. Um, Sorry, just needed to make a text really quick. All right, back to the calling.
Stacy.
Hey, Stacy, this is Ryan. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. Hey, I was just calling to talk to you about that listing that you had. I believe it was on Miller Road.
Yes.
Yeah, I had sent you a letter of intent for that. Did you get a chance to review it?
Yeah, it's under contract for cash, so I'm not interested. But thank you.
Okay. Well, if anything changes or if you come across any other ones, I'd definitely be your buyer.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Stacy. Take care. Okay. Quick call. I'm gonna put it in follow up, and then I'm gonna put it in. Make a task to put it in the pending. She said they're under contract, so I'll still follow up. All right, I'm actually going to call someone else. This is a different deal that I was looking at. It has nothing to do with the seller finance or anything, and I think it's directly with the seller. So I just want to see how that kind of goes. It was a lead that I was already working, so may as well call while we're on here.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Daniela, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's good to meet you too. I'm glad. I'm glad we were able to connect, and I'm glad Ellis, made that post and provided me with your information. So, kind of tell me what's going on there. I mean, I know he posted it up, I think, on like Pad Split or something, and then did you guys just like flip it, or how come you guys don't keep it as a
Yeah.
rental?
So, great question. We renovated the house. We have a construction company. We renovated the house with our sort of like a silent partner, our investor. So we did all the sweat equity,
Mhm.
keeping up the loan, etc. And yeah, I mean, we were going to turn it into a pad split, but to be honest, we just are on to like other projects that are kind of taking our attention away from starting like a new venture. We've never done pad split before. We believe in the model. We have a lot of colleagues that are having success with pad split, but it's just not like on our radar right now, if you will.
Mhm.
So we did the conversion out. It's going to take about $35,000 to convert
Mhm.
the 3-bedroom into an 8-bedroom, and that's including everything, like all the HVAC, electrical,
Amazing.
receptacles, all that stuff. Yeah, and that would take about 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
pretty quick turnaround. It's right off of Priest in Tempe. It's in a great location.
Yeah.
Plenty of parking, no HOA. It's we recently we've been trying to sell it traditionally, but because it's such a unique floor plan,
Mhm.
a lot of traditional end buyers are just they're not like grasping like living there with
Yeah.
a family, you know. So
Right.
it's actually great. It has like 2 living rooms, 2 dining rooms, has a sunroom. It has a back, like a shed in the back that could. So we have somebody interested as well, a pad split person, and they were going to use that shed as like an additional
Oh.
bedroom.
Okay. Yeah, that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So, do you want to go take a look at it because it's on a lockbox? We can go and.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I saw all the pictures online, but yeah, I mean, if we decide to maybe potentially work something out, I definitely go take a look at it. I mean, are you guys still only considering selling it the traditional route? Because like I do a lot of more creative stuff, and I don't know if that's an option for you guys, since I don't know if you
Yes.
do you have a hard money loan on it or no?
Yes. So we have a hard money loan on it,
Mm.
high interest, but we would potentially refi if we got a big enough down payment. So that's the thing. So we're looking at like 20% down.
Gotcha.
So it almost makes more sense to go with like a DSCR loan, which
Yeah.
I think we have a few approvals for. But if you wanted to do the creative route, yeah, we would we would refi into a lower interest, like more traditional
Mm-hmm.
loan to carry it.
Okay. I'm
Mhm.
kind of I kind of have a couple ideas now because I didn't know. I was like, oh, if you guys just paid cash for it, then I could just take over that existing loan. But since it's a hard money
Mhm.
loan, that won't really work. I know that there would be like one other option, like you were saying, like basically, if I were to go out and get a DSCR and then um, it's still like more creative in the sense of so that like I would come in, I would get usually probably 80% of the value, right?
Mhm.
For the loan, and then that remaining 20, when it's at title, what we would do is just I would say like, okay, here's the 20% down payment type of thing, but then I would ask like you guys to technically seller finance that back to me, so you still get the majority of your equity up front, but then
Mhm.
that remaining
Oh, I see.
20 you would
Mhm.
like seller finance back. So that
Mhm.
could potentially be an option. Is that something that you guys have kind of thought
Yeah,
about
I
or
would probably have you speak to my partner about all those details. But yeah, I mean, we're open to getting the deal done because um, our one our one partner, the investor guy, he lives in Houston and he just wants out.
Mhm.
It's just yeah, we're kind of underwater because we went over our budget with the renovation. It's been sitting. We have holding costs. So I think at this point we're all really motivated, but it's got to make sense as well. You know.
Okay, yeah.
So I can have you speak to my partner who's local here in Phoenix,
Okay.
and I can actually connect you with him. And yeah, I mean, I think that would. So you're saying basically that we would sell our finance back a portion of the purchase price.
Yeah, pretty much you would just seller
Okay.
finance back the 20% down to me, but then, like so I'd come in, the loan would get wiped out with a new loan, but then when I put that 20% down at title, you would just I would, they would technically hold it, and then I would just say like I'm gonna be, seller financing that remaining 20% to you guys.
Is there any way that you can just put together an offer?
I can try and see. I don't, like I said, I still have to double check and make sure like all the numbers would make sense.
Yeah,
I just wanted to see if that was something that you guys would be, maybe
we
open
would.
to.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're open to just all offers right now. Once we can see something like it's in front of us, it's tangible, we can kind of work the numbers on our side, and that's really, I think that's like the best step right now.
Okay. And you guys have an agent involved, or are you the agent,
We
or?
do. Yeah, we have an agent. Obviously, that doesn't affect you. That comes from
Yeah.
us, from our side, you know.
Okay.
And he's very, he is a wholesaler as well,
Yeah.
and he just understands the pad flip model, so he can even work on this with us. He wants to get it done as well.
Okay.
And
Okay.
like, yeah, been sitting for a while. So, right now the home is worth about $550 it appraised at,
Hmm.
and we just reduced it to $480. So just letting you know.
Okay.
You'll be walking in with instant equity.
Perfect.
40,000.
Okay.
Yeah, in equity. So, yeah. So if you want, put something together, I can actually shoot you my email,
Hmm.
text it over, whatever's easiest for you. I can also give you the lockbox code if you want to go take a look.
Okay. Yeah. I think let's kind of just shoot me over your email. I'll run this kind of past my partner too and see if it's something that, we be able to make happen. And then hopefully we can. And then, yeah, if it is something that'll work, then I'm sure I'll ask you for the code and we'll go check it out for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, there's one other one. It's not one that I own. It's one that we're, I guess, wholesaling in a sense, which is a complete seller finance
Okay.
deal. Not as many rooms that you can add in there, but I can send you that one as well.
Yeah, for sure. With that one, how much are you guys?
That one is, let's see, where did that one go? That one is, it's about so it's about the same price, like $490. It's 35,000 down. The payment's about $3,000 a month, and the term is for 10 years.
Okay, and you guys are wholesaling that one?
Yeah, we're basically trying to help our agent kind of sell it, and so he knew that we were speaking to a lot of pad split folks, so he just sent it over, and we're like, oh, we can probably find a buyer for that. It's renovated, so it doesn't need any. It obviously needs to be converted. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about just under 2,000 square feet.
Okay.
In the Phoenix area, like right near, I would say, Sky Harbor-ish.
Okay, yeah, I'd love to take a look at that one. If you
Yeah.
could send that over, that would be awesome.
Yeah, for sure, I will. It looks really cute inside too.
Perfect.
So yeah, I will go ahead and send that to you. And yeah, if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Danielle.
Ryan.
Appreciate
Okay,
it.
bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay.
Wow, that was awesome. I was calling about a completely different house, and then it ends up coming back to seller finance and a different one. So that could be, I don't know about that payment. That seems like they're having a pretty high interest rate, but either way, gonna check it out because that sounds like it could potentially be a deal. So I'll wait till she gets that one. All right, now back to the call in. This is 1-1. Wow. Maybe we could sell it to someone else, but we'll see. He did not reply, so I'll give him a call.
Thank you for calling. You reached the voicemail box for Denise Warfield.
Try one more time. Hey, Denise, it's Ryan. How are you?
Hello?
Hey, Denise, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, this is Ryan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, I was just calling about that listing that you had on 20th Street.
Yes.
Yeah, I had actually sent you an LOI for that. Did you get a chance to review it?
I didn't receive anything.
Oh, I think I sent it to like a Yahoo. I don't know if that's an old email for you or not, but
Well, I don't have a Yahoo account.
Uh-oh.
Real estate businesses, or is it a Gmail account? Denise Warfield Realtor at gmail.com.
okay. I can resend it there. It's just your first and last name realtor at gmail.com.
That's correct.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll resend it there. But I guess since I have you on the phone anyways, what I was proposing in there, I saw that your client had owned it free and clear, and I was wondering if I could get them list priced of, I think, what do they have, 167? Would they consider selling it to me on terms?
So, are you looking for seller financing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, it's a very sad situation. The young lady who owns the property is in hospice, and her parents are paying for her care. And so the money that they get from the sale of the property will continue to pay for her care. So unfortunately, they can't do a seller carryback.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, dang, that is unfortunate. I
Yeah.
appreciate you letting me know, and yeah, hopefully you guys sell it soon so she can get that help.
We're hoping. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you, and you enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Okay. Man, that's a bummer, but not going to work for that situation. This one is pending. This one is also pending. All right, here we go.
Hi, this is Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer, this is Ryan. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. Hey, I was calling about that listing on Soaring Eagle Way.
Yes.
Yeah, I sent you an LOI. Did you get a chance to review that?
You know what? My sellers, they didn't even respond to the email. So, but I know they're not interested in that. That was the one where you want all the seller financing.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Yeah, they're not interested. I know they're not interested. They have not replied to me, but I know they're not because they're going to go purchase a home with the sale of this home.
Okay, and then you know the money from this one for like the down payment on the next one. They must be buying a big house.
Well, yeah, they're not. They won't. They won't have any interest in this, and they haven't even responded to my email. So
Okay, well, if they do, let me
Yeah.
know, and if not, that's totally okay. Either way, that's fine. If you come across any others where they own it free and clear, like this one, or even if they have lower equity or pre-foreclosure, that's what I specialize in, and I just really want to
Okay.
be an extra resource to you, and help solve their problems
Okay.
and get you paid.
All righty. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, on to the next. Well, let's put some notes in here first. Said the seller's not interested, or at least they haven't replied to her, but she knows that they're not interested. There we go.
Good morning, this is Christine.
Hey, good morning, Christine. This is Ryan. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm good, thanks. Hey, I was calling about that listing on Kingway.
Okay, so yeah, how can I help you?
Yeah. Well, I guess first, are there any rental restrictions there?
I do not know the answer to that, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I could get you the HOA info if you wanted to look into that.
Yeah. Well, I guess before you go there, I was just curious if you knew, because if there are, it probably won't work. But I mean, if you could find out, that would be awesome. But what I had in mind, or what I actually sent you an LOI. Did you get that too, or no?
No.
Okay. Maybe it went to your junk.
Is
It
it
was
low?
no. What I was looking to do is, I'm willing to pay list price if your client's open to selling it to me on terms. Is that something they'd be interested in?
Gotcha. I don't think she would because I know she's ready to just be done with it. So
Mhm.
I can certainly ask, but I would venture to say it's a no.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I sent it to just your first dot last name at gmail.com. Is that the right email?
That's not the one I normally use. Sorry. But yeah, so it's probably just go to I probably never took a shoot it.
Okay. Do you want to, if you want, you can text me your like the best one to send it to, and I'll send it to that one, and then maybe you could check with your client, and we can kind of just go from there.
Okay. All right, I will do that.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Christine.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye bye. All righty, follow up. Let's see. Hey Vince, it's Ryan. How are you?
Hey, good. How you doing, Ryan?
Doing good, thanks. Hey, I was calling about that listing that you have on Biltmore Drive.
Yes.
Yeah, I had actually sent you an LOI for that. Did you get a chance to review it?
I did not. Let me check. It maybe went to spam or something.
Okay. Yeah, I sent it to, it's just your first name at azlastname.com.
Tell me that address you sent it to again.
It's Vince at azberneman.com.
Brennan.
Oh, Brennan, yeah, sorry.
That's okay. When was it? Yesterday?
Yes, yesterday. Maybe it did go to spam. But either way, I guess since I have you on the phone now, I can kind of just let you know what I was thinking. I was curious if I could, if I were able to give your client the 250 that they have it listed for. Is that something that they would be willing to do, or would they consider selling it to me on terms?
I mean, I can surely ask. No, I don't think so. Now that's fair. If he wants to move it, so.
Is he like? Is
By
he?
the way, it did go to my spam. Just so you know.
Dang. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Is he an investor himself or something?
He's a flipper,
Oh, a flipper. Okay. Gotcha.
but he just happened to live in that place for a few years.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'd definitely be interested if he's open to that. I guess, have you guys had that conversation?
So what do you? I'm looking at sellers to receive a down payment and you payments over time.
Yep.
What? Tell me what you're referring to, and then I can talk to him.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, he'd be becoming the bank, so I would just kind of need to know where he would need or what he would need as a down payment, and then how long he'd be willing to carry that for.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me run that by him and see what he says, and I can get back to you.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Vince.
Yeah. No, I appreciate your call.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Perfect. Okay. Said he's going to run it past his client. Task follow up tomorrow. There we go. right. Oops.
It's Rodney.
Hey, Rodney, it's Ryan. How are you?
Oh, hey, Ryan, doing good. How about yourself, off?
Hey, doing good, thanks. I sent you a letter of intent for that listing that you have on Eastwind Ave. Did you get a chance to review that?
Oh, which one again? The letter of intent for which one?
It's Eastwind Ave.
Oh, Eastwind.
Yeah,
I did see one.
yeah,
Is that an investor offer, right?
yeah. I'm an investor. Myself, I'm not an agent, but what I was maybe it hit your junk or something. What I was looking to do is, come in and I'm willing to pay, list price if your client's willing to sell it on terms. Is that something that they would consider?
Settle on terms, depending on the terms, of course. As long as this isn't a seller carryback, is it?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be a seller carryback. Like,
Well, okay. So they wouldn't be interested in a seller carryback.
okay, they need all the money out of it.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So a seller carryback would not work.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, if anything changes on it, let me know. Or if you maybe have any other listings where something like this would work, I'd love to work with you.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll definitely keep it into consideration for sure.
Okay.
But I still don't have it. Not in my junk. I'm not sure what happened.
I sent it
But I got your
to,
number here.
yeah, it's just Rodney at RodneyBarnesRealEstate.com.
Yeah, that's still valid email.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Okay. Yeah.
I can try to resend it if you want. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the second time it'll go through or something. I'm not sure what happened there. It could have been on my end too, but I'll give it a shot. But yeah,
Yeah.
if anything changes, yeah, definitely let me know.
Okay. Yeah, let's sure. Definitely. Hey, but thanks for the call, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right, let's resend it. Okay. Said they're not interested in seller finance. All right.
This is Mitch.
Hey, Mitch. I was calling to speak to Raymond, but are you the listing agent on Bridgeport Parkway?
I am.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, maybe I didn't send it to you then. I sent an LOI for that listing, or maybe you did get it.
I apologize. I have not had a chance to do it, and actually, the best way to always reach me is by phone. So always feel free to call me.
Okay.
I did briefly see it on my phone, but I've got, it's that time of year. I'm getting pummeled by out of town guests. So,
Gotcha.
why don't you tell me a little bit about what's going on? I get a lot of garbage too. I get a lot of
Yeah.
I've had
Yeah.
more than my fair share of scam stuff come my way about this property. So
Uh-oh.
good to know you're real.
Yeah.
And so what's going on? Is this for you, one of your clients, or?
Yeah, so I'm not an agent. I'm an investor. I'm just looking to add to my portfolio, and I just wanted to, I guess, first find out if there's any rental restrictions, because if there are here, then obviously that's probably not going to end up working, unless it's like a shorter term.
I don't know how, I don't know the answer to the Airbnb question.
Hmm.
I'm not aware of one. I don't currently rent it, but I know what rents are in the area. They're pretty good.
Okay, is this
That
your?
would be an HOA question. This is my property. I own it free and clear.
Yeah.
Right now I have a family member residing in it. As a courtesy,
Okay.
and a friend, just trying to help them out. And well, we should find out. I don't know.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
that's what you're asking. I know 30 days is okay. That was something I remember reading
Hmm.
when I first bought it back in the day. But that's been back in the day. Airbnbs weren't as popular as they are now.
Right. Yeah.
So that's something we can find out for sure.
Okay.
I can send over to you HOA information if you need it.
Yeah, that would be great. If we can find that out. I think other than that, though, in the letter of intent that I had sent you, since you do own it free and clear, I mean, if I could get you the list price, would you consider selling it to me on terms?
Possibly. When I'm going through one of those right now.
Oh,
Yes, and that's it depends on down payment.
okay.
That's always. It could also be, and again, how the term of carrying it.
Yep.
If we're talking about carrying it for a couple months, or we're talking about a couple years.
Gotcha.
Depending on what it is. Are you looking for terms for a short period of time or long period of time?
More for a long period of time, just so I'm able to, cash flow on the property a bit, and then also, hopefully at that time, be able to have some equity in the property to where if you're, it is down the road to where I could refinance you out or something.
Yeah, because I don't want to get in a situation where it cash flows for investors and all of a sudden get the property back.
Right.
And,
right.
because I've got, there's got to be so much skin in the game, it's going to be painful for someone to leave it behind. And then I got to think about, but why don't I do this? And I'm sorry, Mr. Name.
My name is Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Which, Raymond's my legal first name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it says that. So if you can be patient enough to give me about 24 to 48 hours. I'm dealing with two people right now.
Mm-hmm.
And one's very short term, which I prefer.
Okay.
Because it's really basic for this other person. It's kind of like, it's kind of like a lease option, non-refundable money, not an extended contract for sale.
Yeah.
So he says he's going to get me out by the end of the year. He's going to lock down the price. And then pretty much he's not going to have to pay me anything to lock it down. Gives me time to get my family members and friends out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And then clean up the property for them so they can come in and do what they want to. And he has pretty much till the end of the year to close. That's kind of what I'm looking at now.
Yeah,
If that falls through for some reason, I mean, it sounds like you'd like something to go a little longer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that definitely, if that's the case, that sounds like, probably the best option, to be honest with you. Cause I would be looking for something longer. Obviously I'm not going to be living in it, myself. So
Yeah. So it's just fine. I thought about it too. Right now I got this part of I don't take rental money for as I can. Part of my self-directed IRA, so I can't take rents from it.
mm-hmm.
I'm just taking the gains on it, and I'm going to roll it. So, and this year I have to get rid of it. But I don't have to, but I could just, like I said, a partial. But I would want at least 25% down.
Gotcha.
Or, somewhere in the 20 to 25. A nice round number like 150,000. And that way I feel good that if someone walked away, it'd be worth it for me.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you think you need? What do you think cash flow, like other people I've spoken to? You got a payment in mind that you're comfortable with?
I don't have one in mind. I kind of just wanted to, see where we would land there, and what that would kind of look like for you. Like, obviously, if you're gonna come into the bank of Mitch, like you have to be comfortable with those payments too. So, but obviously, I do still need to be able to cash flow. So, didn't have one in mind.
I just didn't know if I don't know if you looked at rents in the area and how much you need to positively cash flow because you could do an interest only kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We could just do that where the principal doesn't move and back your way into it.
Yeah.
So maybe if you know what that would be. I don't have a number because I don't know what your number is.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to work on, okay, what makes sense for me? You get $2,500 or $3,000 a month in rent in that area, so I can afford to pay you. For the vacancy factor, maybe you could say, okay, I could afford $2,000, $1,800. I've had people come to me before and offer me like $1,200 a month, but give me the full asking price. But then they want me to calculate 10 years. That's too long for me.
Gotcha.
That wouldn't make sense for me. Shorter term, maybe we're gonna have something where, the interest only, it goes up over time.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's an arm too. I don't.
Yeah.
You might be able to do an arm thing where it floats down. I don't care.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's a lot of creative options that we can for sure figure out. I think honestly though, I don't want to I just want to be completely upfront and frank with you, and I don't want to waste your time. I mean, I would kind of probably be one of those people that would need that longer time frame, and if that, I get if that doesn't work for you, I totally understand, and that's okay. But yeah,
that's what I got to find out. I don't know. Maybe I could roll this note into my self-directed IRA. I got to find out. Since it's a property, so I don't. That's one of the things I'm going to work on.
Okay.
So, all right. Why don't you touch base with me like on Monday? Because I'm going to pursue this other one first because it's shorter term.
Yeah.
But I've got to. But feel free to call me on Monday because I'll probably have this all worked out before the weekend. Because the gentleman who's going to buy it hasn't even seen it yet. He's going to fly down from Washington or somewhere.
Oh wow! Okay.
To take a look. But I didn't want the poor guy to fly all the way down here, and then we're so far off on terms, it doesn't make sense. I don't waste the money because I think he's coming down just to look at this property.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, sounds good, Mitch.
Maybe on Monday, if you don't hear from me, sorry I didn't get back with you. I'm just up to my eyeballs in alligators right now. But you're not going to bother me. Please call me, and if I don't pick up, then pop me a quick text.
Okay.
I check my text messages twice a day.
All righty, awesome. Sounds like a plan.
Call me anytime, Ryan. Thanks for the call. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do something.
For sure. Thanks for your time, Mitch. Talk soon.
Take care.
All right, you too. Bye. Perfect. He seems super open to it, so that is good news. But yeah, I mean, the shorter term usually never works. I mean, unless you're going to live in the property and can qualify for that loan or get a loan or whatever, it's probably not going to work, at least for me. But, I let them know, like, hey, I'd be one of those longer term people as well. And then, I wasn't really trying to negotiate any of the down payment or anything right there. I was just letting him kind of tell me where he needed to be. And I mean, that's a bit higher than where I would definitely want to be. But, that can all be discussed if this other one falls through. Maybe, he'll be more flexible on kind of what he needs to do and make happen. All right. Here's another one. Hey, Maria, this is Ryan. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I saw your text message to the LOI that I sent you, and I was just curious. You were saying that wouldn't work for your client, and I was just kind of wondering what was going on there. You know.
Okay, listen, I just I send you text, I send you email. It's closed. We have more offers for creative financing. My client is not interested. Period.
Okay.
Stop calling.
Okay. Well, if anything changes, let me know, and I'd be happy to work something out.
I don't think it's gonna change.
Okay.
Thank you for thinking.
All right. Thanks for your time, Maria. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye-bye. All right. She definitely didn't want to talk, but she said they're not interested. And she did text me a couple times. She just said it's not going to work, but usually I like to find out why it's not going to work. If they just tell me, like, some feedback is nice. Said the clients are not interested in creative finance. Alrighty. I think this might be the last one here. Hopefully we can get them to answer.
Hello?
Hey, Chung, this is Ryan. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Hey, I'm great. Thanks. I was calling about that listing that you had on Venito Lane, and I actually sent you an LOI for it. Did you get a chance to review that?
Oh, okay. Did you text me?
I did,
I
yeah.
got so many, I got so many, messages from everybody, so I wasn't sure if there are a lot of, are you guys like investors?
I am an investor, yes.
Oh, okay. So what's your email?
My email is the one. What it came from Brian Vasquez, and my email.
RYAN?
Yep, and then the letter V as in Victor. Maybe it went to your. I sent it to a Hotmail email. Is that still an email that you use?
Oh,
Yeah.
Because I don't advertise that one anymore.
Yeah, I just found it on Google, but if you don't find it, I can resend it. But either way, since I have you on the.
Let me check. Unless they're using that for.
Yeah. I mean, I guess either way, while you're looking, what I was looking to do is I had saw that your clients own that property free and clear, and I was curious if they, if I could give them the 650 that they're looking for, would they be willing to sell it to me on terms?
No, because right now we're actually negotiating a cash offer. Yeah, they came to the term and they just did an inspection, so we're hoping to get through with that one.
Okay.
But they're retired. They just want to get out.
Yeah, I mean, if
they already moved to California.
Okay. Gotcha. I mean, if that doesn't work out, are they just gonna like maybe rent it out or try to keep it, or what's their plan?
What was that?
I said if that, with this person that potentially might come in with a cash offer, if that doesn't work out, what's their plan? Like, are they just going to keep it since they already moved, or are
they already moved out? Yeah, they already moved. Yeah, they're retired. Moved to they're close to their kids.
Okay.
But so they don't want to front, so they're 70. They want to get the money.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, a lot of times, even what I've done too is if they're a bit older, I mean, that's not a problem, and they have kids, like, I make the payments to them, and then later on down the line, I start making the payments to the kids, which, usually they end up appreciating that they're getting money from their parents later on down the line.
I didn't see your email for some reason.
Okay. Do you want to send me
Can you send
the?
it?
Yeah, I can resend it. Should I resend it to the Hotmail one?
That Hotmail one is fine, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't see your email. Can you send it?
Yeah, I'll resend it to you. I mean, do you think that's like when should I check back with you to see if that like cash offer ended up working out, and if it doesn't, then do you think this is something?
I should know by this weekend, in the 3-4 days. I have your. Yeah, if you just resend the offer, if it didn't go through, I'll call you and let you know.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, thanks for your time.
Yeah. Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, I'm gonna follow up with her on Monday just to see if it actually ended up. See if they accepted cash offer. There we go. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's it for right now. I do have more leads to call, but I will definitely be doing another live. And again, these were the seller finance ones. I still have like over 100 plus to call. So we'll do another one and we'll go from there. But yeah, thanks for joining and see you next time. Bye.